Author's point of view. So, what are your plans for this weekend? Ryan asked her best friend while walking in the hallway of her college. Nothing, just Netflix and chill. What about you? Well, I have a date with Minhan. He asked me out last night. Ryan said with shy expression on her face. Rian, her best friend, stopped walking and turned towards her and asked, You, when this all happened? You didn't told me anything. Leah was right when she told me last week you and Minhun was way too close to each other. You knew her best friend will not let her go. She told them everything, so she started narrating her story. So all this happened under our nose and we didn't have any idea. Well done. Why and you are great keeping at secrets. Ryan said didn't said anything and let Ryan vent her anger. Soon they reach at the classroom and walk inside only to see 5 feet tall boy in front of the door looking down at them, particularly at YN. YN saw the boy and rolled her eyes in annoyance and said in irritation, Do you want anything, Mr. June? Cause you are blocking the road. Her words brought smirk on Jungkook's face. Well, Miss Kim, I actually do want something, but I don't think you can give me that. So you better to not ask. Since this is the case, then be gentlemen and step aside. YN said in sarcastically and gave him a gentle push. Jungkook didn't make more difficult for her and moved aside and let them inside. YN walked towards her seat and sat down and looked up and said, I remember this is not the chemistry. So, Mr. June, I think you came in the wrong classroom. Her words made everyone stop talking and look towards her in horror. Everyone knew Jungkook is a bad boy and can be considered the biggest bully of their college, and YN's words could be considered sentence for her life. Would be hell in this college if Jungkook won, but it is to everyone. YN and Jungkook grew together, and even if Jungkook hate her, he will never do anything to her because she is sister of his best friends and daughter of his best uncle. It is quite funny to see they get along with each other's family, but never got along with each other. Jungkook didn't give her reply, and with one last glance, he left the room. Everyone let their holding breaths when they saw he going out. Why, and you should get a medal for this. You practically chase him away. I don't think there is anything to be proud of this. He is just a human being. You all shouldn't be much scared of him. Rian gave her a look but didn't say anything. Later at the evening, Ryan came back and saw her mother giving instructions to the housekeepers about the dinner. You you got curious and asked Mom, what is with the dinner? And are all we having guests tonight? You came, so go fresh up and be presentable during dinner. Jeons and Parks are coming for dinner tonight. A beautiful smile bloom on your face when she told you about this. Rose and Myla is also going to come. Your mom gave you helpless smile and nodded her head in agreement. I will go and get fresh up. Ryan said and ran towards her room. Mrs. Gibb saw her childish behavior Elder brother Namjoon sat with a small smile, making his dimple visible. YN dashed towards him and complained, Oppa, you are the best. Nobody loves me apart from you. YN sat and gave him side hug, but soon she was pulled by her t-shirt. She turned towards the culprit only to see her youngest elder brother Taehong looking towards her with mischievous smile. So, you little monkey really have audacity to say nobody loves you apart from June, huh? So all the gifts and love you receive from everyone is nothing to do with you. I was going to buy you the bag you want for this Christmas, but I think that could wait now since you said we don't love you. Everyone laughed at her reaction, making her pout in anger. Get lost, all of you. I hate you all. Nobody took her words seriously, making her speechless. Their family time was disturbed by the maid. Sir, ma'am, guests are here, she informed, and they saw both families walking from the main door. Everyone stood up and went to greet the guests and greet the elders, and soon she was between Rose and Myla. Everyone made their group just like girls. Boys also got together, leaving elders alone. YN took the girls inside her room. They started ranting about their lives. YN also told them about her date with Minho. This weekend, all girls were excited for this date as they were going to date instead of wine. And everyone was having dinner when Jimin spoke. This weekend, I have a concert and I am giving all of you the passes, so be there this weekend night. Jimin sat and took the passes out from his pocket. Everyone got excited about hearing this. Jimin, the most famous solo idol, and having his pass of his concert is really something to show among your circle. Everyone looked at the passes and saw all were VIP passes. Mrs. Shion was the first to speak. My little Mochi is really sweetest person in the world, so I will post this in my moments and let everybody burn in the ashes due to anger. After her, everyone gave compliment to Jimin for his thoughtfulness. Jimin noticed why and silent since she took the pass, so he asked with concern, YN, is everything alright? Don't you want to come in the concert? I remembered you going in the concerts. YN was shocked by his words, so she want to tell. She was okay and she loved his music, but Rose beat her and said, oh no, how can we forget YN had a date night at weekend? Rose spoke before thinking made everyone silent on the table. She came to her sense, but it was already late. Mrs. Kim was the first one to react, her words first. What date? She looked towards her daughter and asked Mayan, do you like someone? Why didn't you introduce us to him? You got nervous? Mayan got nervous by her questioning in front of everyone and said in a small voice, Mom, we just met. It is just our first date. Mrs. Park saw Mayan's awkwardness and tried to ease the atmosphere. Well, our children all grow up now, are all grown up now. I still remember holding them in our arms. It was like yesterday, and now they became adult. Everyone took her hint. and start remembering about the past.